So I picked up this shelf from IKEA recently because, hello, it was on sale for only $40 from $60. So naturally, I couldn't say no because according to Girl Math, I just made $20. Money that I shamelessly spent on lattes. So because of the copious amounts of matcha that I've been consuming on a daily basis and the extensive inventory of tea taking up valuable space in my cupboards, I thought it'd be a great idea to implement a tea station / coffee bar, minus the coffee, of course. And I stocked it full of like beverages, cups, all the things, a la bar cart, if you will. And I hated it. And it could have just been, what is it called when you first you're not sure about something because it's new? Something just wasn't feeling copacetic. So I was just like, let's move on to plan 2, which was I had been meaning to reconfigure my shelves anyway. So many of the shelves arrived damaged that the layout was already incomplete. And speaking of things I've been putting off, which I didn't see in that video, was me going to buy more of those shelves. Now that I have them, I can add them on and move the shelves upwards so that I have a comfortable working surface. And then for what was supposed to be the tea station, I figured, books. You can't go wrong with books, which surprisingly I have much less of than I thought I did. I do have magazines though. Again, less than I thought. And actually already this has changed a 3rd time. I'm mopping the floor because not only is it in desperate need, but I'm expecting a really exciting delivery. I posted a little glimpse of on my stories the other day, and if you guessed that my couch is finally arriving, you would be correct. And honestly, it's better than I expected because one of the reasons I procrastinated ordering it for so long was I couldn't decide on what color to get. So now seeing the whole thing after picking it from just a little swatch, I'm very happy so far, and time will tell the rest. And proceeding with the theme of building stations or configuring spaces that meet my needs and promote productivity, I also set up a station for water. Because the way that my brain will forget to hydrate should be studied. The self-sabotage is crazy. We're literally in the same body. So I intentionally positioned this 3-gallon water bottle in clear view as soon as I leave my bedroom or enter the living room. Now that all of my plants aren't huddled on the floor near the main grow light that I installed a couple weeks ago, I needed to place another one in this area because I knew I wanted to move some of the plants onto the shelves. The reason this one stood out to me is because I already had one kind of similar in black. However, this one you can swivel. So if I get to rearranging, as I often do, I have the flexibility of changing the angle. In fact, I even like to completely face this towards the wall at nighttime so that I get more like ambient lighting. It's still pretty bright, so it'll light up the whole room, but not as much as the big light that I do not and will not use. I also saw a question about whether or not I was still doing a bedroom makeover since I showed me wrapping my bed frame in like contact paper, and the answer is yes. The direction that I was originally going to go in, I completely changed my mind about, so that was holdup number one. And also, I could not find a nightstand. Finally, I found this. I'll link this down in the description box as well as everything else that I'm using in this video. Normally it'd be on my website, which is almost finished, and I use Squarespace to host it. If you have any need for a domain, I would of course recommend them because you can use their app to create a bio site that you can use as a landing page to then navigate people wherever you want them to go on any of your social media channels. If you're a professional who offers services, you can use Squarespace to schedule your clients, build an e-commerce store if you sell products. As an artist, you can set up a website to act as your portfolio. And of course, you can run a blog and even send out newsletters. You can get 10% off with my discount code abetweene or just head to squarespace.com/abetweene. So now I can finally move my dresser out of the way, and I'm going to take this opportunity to also reconfigure the closet because that's another thing that's been on my list of procrastination. I think this is a much better use of the space, but please don't look up. Oh my God. Child, this is a whole mess. The intrusive thoughts one. Yeah, that's a problem for another day. Anyway, so back to the bedroom. Another thing that I'd been putting off was DIYing a shelf, mainly for the things that I used to store on top of the dresser. And I contemplated putting this like lower to the ground, kind of like a console, or extending it along the entire wall, even making like an L shape so that it wraps partially to the other side of the wall. But ultimately I decided to just keep it simple. And that way I don't feel the need to fill the empty space and over decorate. And honestly, not entirely sure this is the solution. I don't know, does it look weird to y'all? Like, maybe it's just me. Normally my go-to is just like washi tape, or I was thinking of maybe crocheting over it. But since I have it all bunched up like this to shorten it, that's why I went this route. But since I already ordered this for all those cords that show on the T station, I figured I'd use it for this. Guess it looks better. And if I want to, I still have enough room to project movies. Whew, that went kind of fast. I hope y'all enjoyed this video though. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if there's anything you want to see, of course, comment below.